How's it going, people? Salmon Slapper here, and this is, well, I suppose the title might be a bit confusing. It's the Max Cape from Scratch end of day 5 video. The last one was day 3, 4, and the beginning of 5. And you may be wondering, Salmon, where the hell is my MCF goodness? I need the MCF goodness, son. Give it to me. Well, it was pointed out to me that I should probably wait for Athkatlia to get back. Since I'm kind of pulling ahead quite a lot, although yeah, this means you're going to have to wait about for a couple more days until you get a proper MCFS up. But yeah, I'm going to be waiting about. I haven't really done anything. What you're seeing in the background now is actually me on the main Salmon, and well, I'm doing a bit of Dungeoneering, obviously. And the reason for this is, well, Salmon does have the max cape already, and I did say I was going to do the RSComp as well. So yeah, this is kind of progressing towards that. My main goal at the moment is doing the MCFS, of course, but at the same time I am doing a bit of comp on the side. Just a little bit on the side. And yeah, I'm doing a bit of Dungeoneering because, well, I'm only 106. Well, I say 106. I think either towards the end of this video or just after I stopped recording, I ended up getting 107 Dungeoneering. So yeah, still need quite a lot of XP, let's be honest, and it's going to take quite a damn while. Although while the MCFS is going on, I dare say if I did my sinkholes and my daily Dungeoneering on Salmon, I could probably have 120 Dungeoneering before the end of the year. And just from doing those dailies. But yeah, we'll see what happens, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, on to the MCFS end of day 5. So at that I had, I think it was 81 runecrafting. At the moment, I got it up to 83. I did get 2 more levels before I decided actually I'll wait for Athkatlia. And yeah, other than that, I did go in Dungeoneering with him for a bit, just to kind of see what it'd be like doing it on a low level, because I've never actually done it before. And, well, it's kind of interesting. Some of the bosses are actually a little bit hard. Astia Frostweb seems to be a pain in the ass. Not particularly hard, just a pain in the ass. But yeah, I was doing that for a bit, and because I've never actually trained any skills at all whilst Dungeoneering, I thought I'd see if that is actually any good, because I remember when it first came out, people were doing like the C2 fishing and stuff like that, and the mining and woodcutting and all the other stuff, so I thought I'd have a little gander, you know what I mean? So I had a little look, and I did get my Dungeoneering up to level 7, I think it is at the moment, and whilst I was doing that, I was trying to work out if I could actually level some skills in there, kind of sneaky on the sly, I guess you could put it. Well, it turns out that I can get my Fletching up, and quite easily at that, to be totally honest. I think my Fletching is pretty close to 20 now. All I was doing was running through, picking up every single drop, selling it to the merchant at the start, and then buying a bollock ton of level tier 1 wood. The tangle gum is it? I just bought loads of that. And the reason why that is actually so good, which I didn't even know about, is, well, you turn them into staffs, which is the highest you can do with the tangle gum, the tier 1 crap. And with those staffs, once you've actually made them, you sell the staffs to the merchant. And when you're doing that, you get over half of your inventory back in wood again. So it's kind of a very nice, easy way to level up Fletching right at the beginning. Because let's be honest, no one particularly wants to run around chopping down regular trees and then just fletching some arrow shafts. That's kind of crap. Also takes a while to cut down all those trees. And it's a lot easier just to buy a bollock ton of wood from the merchant in here and do it that way. So I did that. I haven't tried fishing yet because my fishing is 60 and I don't even know if C2 fishing is even a thing anymore. The same with runecrafting and the rest of the crap in here. I'm pretty sure most of it won't be actually usable. Although I'm sure many of you guys probably know quite a lot more about this than me. So is there anything skill-wise specifically I can do in Dungeoneering that I haven't mentioned already? I know I've noticed the Fletching thing, I can do that quite easily. That's actually pretty good because my woodcutting is 60 something. So I can cut down some highish tier trees, which is pretty nice. It ties in well with the Fletch. Yeah, I'm not sure about anything else. Is C2 fishing any good? Oh, one thing. I was told about doing barbarian training because I'll level up strength and I think it was agility as well as fishing. But the thing is, that, as far as I can remember, isn't near a bank. Though it has been quite a long time since I've actually gone up there. I think the closest is Barbarian Assault, no? And if that is the case, then doing the Barbarian, I will be needing to keep all the fish because I need it to get the cooking up, because I can't actually buy anything out of the G, which is one thing I kind of need to remember about. So I'd actually have to bank all of those fish. And the only way I can think of doing that reasonably quickly would be with games necklaces. Also, can't buy sapphires. So yeah, I honestly don't particularly see that one being useful. It'll probably have to be, the hell's the quest called? Is this Swan Song? Pretty sure it's Swan Song for monkfish. I think that's probably what I gotta do, because I'm pretty sure monkfish are quicker than shark fishing XP wise. But shark would be more useful. But yeah, monkfish, quicker XP is easier, and it's right next to a bank as well, which is kind of nice. And I'll probably do it that way, I think. To get the fishing, I'm pretty sure 63-ish fishing in there for monks, 60-ish fishing. I don't know, I'll have to look into the quest, to be totally honest. So many things to do on the MCFS, it's absolutely unbelievable. But the other thing was knocking out quests. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. I will have to bang out a bollock ton of those quests just to get a lot of free XP. Stuff like the waterfall is an awesome quest to do early on, simply because it can knock your strength from like level 1 up to 30 straight away without even trying, which, let's be honest, is fucking awesome. So yeah, stuff like that I will have to do. There are some other quests. I'm not sure if you actually need the Slayer quest over in Polnivnich to actually get the Slayer helm, or open up the Slayer point thing, actually, come to think of it. I know they changed it recently, but I honestly can't remember. Can't remember what it said. I don't know if you actually need it anymore. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that quest line does give you a fairly decent chunk of XP as well, so I might try that out. I can't think of any other kind of very early on quests that'll give you a large chunk of XP. I know moving on will probably give me some decent things, but no, I don't know. Can't think of any off the top of my head anyway. Anywho, Death Plateau was complete, so the next up will be Troll's Stronghold, then I think it's Romance. I'm not sure which one of those lot will get me the lore tally. I'm pretty sure it's one of those quests gives me a lore tally. Bear in mind, the MCFS, I can't actually look all of this stuff up on the wiki, which is kind of annoying. So it's all going off very vague old memories. But I is pretty sure one of those troll quests will get me a lore tally. Bear in mind, we actually need tallies. Ugh, can't even buy them from the G. Shocking. And we will be needing laws, I dare say. So, yeah, need to be done. Natures as well. The nature tally, the only thing I can think of is fire giants. Pretty sure it's fire giants. They bound to drop. I'm pretty sure they dropped the cosmic tallies as well. Basic elemental tallies, I'm thinking something like hill giants in the Edgeville dungeon. I seem to remember them dropping quite a few tallies. Well, the other thing I was going to do as well, which actually seems like a pretty damn good idea, is level 2 clues. Now, the reason for this is on any clue you can get yourself the God Book pages, which is kind of nice, let's be honest. I'll be needing them for when it gets to God Wars Dungeon, plus it's kind of handy to have anyway. You can also get Amis up to Dragonstone, and I'm pretty sure that's on all clues you can get that. So yeah, seeming as I'm pretty sure the crafting level to make a glory is 75-ish, 70-ish, something along those lines. That would probably help a bit. On top of that, the level 2 clues will also get you stuff like the god vestments and the capes and the croziers and stuff like that, which is another good thing because we will be needing them to actually enter and survive in the God Wars dungeon. So yeah, I think that might be my plan. On top of that, you can get some pretty items. Another reason to do it is the ranger boots. Let's be honest, would be very handy. I can't remember if the Robin is also in the level 2 or if that's a level 3. I'm pretty sure it's a level 3. But anywho, wizard boots. I can't remember if that's level 1 or level 2 either. I think it's level 1, but I'm pretty sure ranger boots would be fairly high up on the ideal kind of drop from clue scrolls. So I think clues might be something I'll look into. Obviously, first up is the runecrafting, same as usual. I haven't changed the plan. It's always going to be runecrafting, let's be honest. Gotta get out to 90 to start off pop, because that takes fucking ages. So there we go. All in all, I think that is it for the MCFS. I will be carrying on Salmon for a little bit, carrying on with the RSComp. I'll try and knock out a bit more XP, see if I can hopefully get 108. I honestly don't see it happening, but as long as I actually do some of it, it means I need less to do later on to get the comp cape. So yeah, I'm in no massive rush for the comp, it's kind of a passive thing. I may, whilst doing the MCFS though, actually go ahead and maybe do some of the prerequisites for the comp cape. Nothing massive, mind you, it's kind of like the mini quests and stuff like that. I did say I was going to do them before. So yeah, I will keep my word on that, and I'll get around to knocking out stuff like the putting the wizard back together and the leather meat pie side quest medulla thing. So yeah, I'll do that stuff. And hopefully that'll be job done. So Athkatlia should be here, I think it's either Sunday or whatever. Either way, it'll likely start up again full throttle next week. Most likely Monday or Tuesday. Unless one of the new quests come out. Because you've got the Zaros quests still yet to come out this month, which would be kind of nice to do. So yeah, there is that. I will get around to that eventually, hopefully. So yeah, there we go people. That is the MCFS and a bit of RSComp. That's all I've been up to. I thought I should give you a nice little update video. Because, well, it's been a little while. And I thought you should be informed of what is actually going on. So yeah, that be it. So until next time people, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one.